What made me start is I really like nails and I kind of didn't want to pay for it. I would rather just do it on myself, and then I really started to love it, so I started on other people.
It's because I don't like working for nobody. I wanted to make my own money, be my own boss, make my own hours.
Better for me, I've always had a desire to own my own business. I started my first business at the age of 20. It was very successful. Then I went on into medical school, then I went to law school, and also I'm trained as a healthcare administrator, and I always knew that I wanted to be over my own setup. And when I had the opportunity to get involved in a franchise, I took advantage of that.
So it's like I'm gonna make a personalized sweatshirt with my initials on it. Wore it to school, and it was a few weeks before Christmas, and when I left school at the end of the day, I had like $600 worth of orders. Like everybody's like, where'd you get that sweatshirt? I was like, oh, I made it. And they're like, oh, can I put that order in? I'm like,
but I would say medical school and being homeless, honestly. So when I was in medical school, my dad had to pay for school out of pocket. It was like $8,000 a semester. We're not rich people, but he was able to come up with the money for school. But for some reason, coming up with the money to have a place to sleep became incredibly difficult. And what happened is I did have a place, but my neighbors were robbed and brutally beaten, and so we abandoned our apartment and had nowhere to go. And I ended up living on campus for a few weeks actually, and that was the most humbling, difficult experience I ever had to go through, because my dad didn't have the money for me to put up another $2-3 grand for somewhere else to go, and so I had to sleep at school and take exams and study like everybody else. And I still finished number 1. So all people see me now and they say, wow, that's so great, you have an easy road, because my dad's a judge. And but no, hell no, excuse my language, it wasn't easy. So there's a lot that goes into becoming successful. There is no easy path.
Struggle, I would say, is like booking clients and building up your clientele, because I do lash extensions, so that's kind of hard. Everybody don't like lash extensions, everybody don't wear them.
I'm still going through struggles. Everything that glitters isn't necessarily gold. So everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. They think it's like glamorous, but they don't see what the struggles that we go through.
The struggles would be probably trying to fund my own business. Since I don't have help from nobody else, it's kind of harder to buy everything I need all at once.
And learning how to promote and market myself.
So sometimes it's like, whew, the account looking a little low. I know the energy bill is gonna auto draft out in 2 days. Like, what can I sell? What can I do to ensure that I keep my lights on this month? Or I have these taxes I need to pay. Oh crap, like it's gonna auto draft regardless. So, you just have to get out there and like be a hustler, and I'm hustling for my business.
I would say dream big and always believe in yourself. Don't listen to the negative comments that people have.
My advice to anyone who wants to start their own business, make sure you do your research. If you're looking to like start a store, like anything that you're trying to do, make sure you read up on whatever it is. Google is there for a reason.
So do your research on what you want to do, find what you want to do, research it, put the work behind it, because it's not easy, but it's not hard. And once you figure it out, you're gonna be good. And you're not even gonna want to work for nobody. So just start and do your research, and don't quit, and be consistent.
I think it's important to pray, okay? Have a strong support system, and sometimes the support system may not come in the form that you may think it would. Like, it may not be your family. Those people that you call your friends today may not be there when it's time for you to go into the hard part, that are, like some would say, the thick of a situation. So the number one thing you have to do is to believe in yourself, be your biggest motivator, pull yourself out of the bed early in the morning, work. Every day should be a grind, is what we call it in school, every single day. And you work until you can't work anymore every single day, and don't give up on yourself, because you're going to be your biggest cheerleader. There's no one that's going to fight for you like you.
You can find a mentor. I've had several people ask for me to mentor, but if you're looking for a mentor, you need to come with all your things at the table. You need to come prepared with a business plan. Don't just have this idea. Sit down and write a business plan so you know. Liveplan.com is like a really good tool to use, because they have like business plans for everything, and you can see a sample of what it'll look like. Like my business plan is 30 pages long. I'm constantly going in and revamping it.
So even when it gets tough, even when you think you can't do it, you pull yourself back up and you just keep going at it, because at some point you're going to hit that goal. When you do the right things long enough, you're going to get to where you want to be. I'm proof of it. I'm living proof of it. I just kept going at it, and eventually I hit that goal.
Ain't nothing getting her way. She can do this every day. Girl boss hustle. It means everything is everything to me. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it.